Wind shear. Wind shear. Wind shear.
Hello everyone and happy Christmas to everyone. I'm JRollon and I'm coming here today to present the new Jetstream32, a turboprop that has been very challenging of making because it's proper interior ways of starting the engines. That is the thing that we are going to concentrate today. First of all, I have to say sorry for my English. Not the pronunciation, maybe yes also, but I have not a long number of words. So usually I stop talking because I have to think about a word to speak. And also my written English in the manuals. I know there are some people that thinks that it's a broken English, and sorry because of that. And they think maybe this product is not so good. I would like to tell them that this product is really good. Not because it's made by me, but it's because I put a lot of love. And maybe with love, I cannot speak so good English, but I try my best, truly. Well, anyway, I want you to come here today with me inside the cockpit and look at this incredible plane to just start engines the two ways they can be. So come with me and we are going to start. Come on. Okay, so here we are going. Yes. Looking at the airplane from outside. Sorry for the camera movement. He didn't explain the changing sound of the camera, so it's difficult. A little different. I think they are better. And we are just making the inspection of the plane. Yes. We're walking. And here we are going to open the door. Here there is a hidden spot. I didn't put here because if we open the door, the manipulator is going to be behind, so I prefer to put it here. So now the stairs are. We can climb go up. Here the toilet. You have the toilet here if you want to make pee pee. And well, get inside. Here. And we put here, sit down in our seat. Okay, we are comfortable now. We are going to open a little window. Okay, it's a little hot here, sun shining. And here we go. We have here the cockpit. I have included something that others included before, but I don't know if they made it the same way. It's the reflection of the front glasses. Not all has reflections, as you may see, for example, in the pedestal. I could make it, but I think you could see the trick or something like that. It's not doing that because you're going to discover the trick, but because it was going to have graphical issues, and I think it's better to leave it that way. But the thing is, the important thing about that is not because it's only beauty, but because you have to move the head. It's like the reality. When you have a reflection in the rear plane, you have to look closer or move the head to see the information that is inside. So I consider that is also simulation. Here is the plane. This is the front panel, and this is the pedestal. Is of course more simple than the CRJ200. Well, I could say it has more instruments inside than the CRJ200. It's harder to build it than the CRJ200, but it's more simple to fly it. But you have to have more hands as pilot. So that is the reason I choose this plane. Here you can see the overhead and the circuit breakers. That you can see the circuit breakers that are not functional right now, but always I made the circuit breakers with all the labels, because in future you never know what you can program or not. So I opened that gates, that doors. So here we are, and I have to talk about the battery of this plane. This plane has 2 batteries, but it has a problem. They drain so fast. So usually you can start the airplane with your own batteries, but usually you have to, when you prepare a flight, you have to concentrate with the system on, putting all the autopilots, programming all the autopilots and all the HSDI and all the instruments to just make the flight better. If you do that and you wait a lot of time, you can have no battery, so you have to load again the plane and start back over again. So that is why I included a external unit, a GPU unit, to give us power and to concentrate easily on what we want to do. So we are going to ask for the GPU to start the engines in this time. So to making that, because I don't know how to program a view, a window, and in the plane, and also I think that it's not good to have windows in the plane, because it breaks something like where you are and the sensation you are inside. The same way that things right now, PNG making all the demos and all the menus inside the plane in the FMS. The only way I could do it is making a demo, a menu here in the main yoke of the plane. So if we press this arrow, this 4 arrows icon that is coming here, it's showing me a different icon that is telling me that here there is a menu. If I press it, I will have this menu that they will illuminate independently, always the same illumination. Well, right now there is a little bug, but I have to correct that. Will let you choose, even in different illumination situations, what you want. For example, here we have our PAL, and we can tell him to go to the toilet. So he has gone. Okay, so we can tell him come back again. No problem, he's back again here. We can close the doors, switch on the lights. For example, switching on the lights. We cannot switch on the lights because we don't have energy, but that is the way to do it. So we are going to ask for the GPU right now, because we are in a flat situation. The plane is not moving, but we are not having any brakes. Even the brakes are on or off, that doesn't matter. We don't have any hydraulic pressure here. You can see here in these gauges, in these pointers, we don't have in the emergency brakes or in the main supply brakes, we don't have any kind of pressure, hydraulic pressure. So we need to put the chocks that if we go outside, you will see them. Sorry, because this airplane, this airport I made has here is a texture of the airport. It's not the plane itself. I put the chocks here, so we get inside again, and okay, that's right. And we can ask for the GPU. If the plane is moving, then the GPU is not going to plug in. So we ask for the GPU. We have the GPU over there. Okay, we can see from outside. Here it's connected. Usually it's connected in these doors. There are here door here for the main supply of the DC, and another door here in the other left side. But I prefer to not put a lot of polygons, so have better performance and etc. etc. I decided to put it there. So we get inside again. Okay, and we can hide this because it's, yes, it's visual, but it's too visual for me, the menu. So we can now have energy. So that is the next step we are going to do. So we're coming here, and here we see the main battery. So if we put it up, it's going to have energized the boost bars. They are going to be energized by the main two batteries, but then they are going to drain. So we are going to put it down. So we have 2 points to choose. Here it is. So we're going here, and we have energy. Okay, we have energy inside the plane. All illumination. We can choose the illumination we want here. The roof, for example. That it is. And here we have seen the bolts that we are having. It's 28. When they are generated by the generators, or there is the GPU, we have almost a little more than 24.5 volts. And when it's the main battery, you see the main battery, we have a 25.5, something like that. There is an important rule that you cannot start the engines when you have less than 20 volts, because if not, you are going to break the plane, the engines in this case. So we switch on the ground power to see what is the volts we have, the ground power. If we, for example, switch off without to unplug the GPU, we don't have any energy, and this is going to show the 0 volts. In this case, we're going to choose again, connect it. We have that again, the volts showing the right number. Okay, first of all, we have to do always is to put the navigation lights on. I cannot see them. Okay, so we are going to choose. I'm having this problem because I have a joystick. If I try to command separately the condition lever from the joystick, because the joystick is always inputting something, then I'm moving here with the joystick right now. We have to put it in the taxi position, the condition levers. As you can see, here is the power, the throttles. They cannot go backwards with the joystick method. This is because when you don't have the energized the engines are not running, they are not going to be in the reverse mode that is here. They have to be running, and well, I will teach you in another video how to make it, etc. Okay, we are going to cancel the warning, the master warning. So we have to put also the beacons, the upper that are separated, both beacons, and the lower beacon, to tell everyone that we are going to start the process. So here we are. First of all, I have to say that we don't have, if we move the joystick, this is very important, we don't have any type of movement. And right now I'm moving my pedals. Here I'm moving my joystick. Only we have the throttle, okay, movement, and that is because in the programming I have deactivated. If you go here to your settings joystick, you will see here that you have all in none but only the throttles. This is important because if we exit now here, we say exit here, we will lose all the assigned axis we have the joystick. So the only way to do it is loading other plane and then exiting, or just doing what I'm going to do. That is important also for flying, because if not, we cannot control the jokes or the pedals. It's coming here, and here is a locker that is control lockers that are up to lock. We press it down. So right now we have movement. If we put the menu, you will see how the menus are going with the yoke. So we can move But as you are going to see outside, we don't have any type of hydraulics, so I'm moving the joystick, but they are not moving the surfaces of control. That is normal. We need the force of the hydraulic system. Okay. We have put the condition levels to taxi position. Now we have to go to the switch on the avionics system. We have right now energy in the avionics system, but you may see that here we don't have the radius, etc. We have to also switch on the. This is the important. Without this, any of the with the avionics master is not going to work any of the other systems of the avionics system. And this is the radius. When we switch it, we have the GPS that there is a little problem in X-plane 10 because it don't switch it off in this switch, but I'm going to fix it. Here is the radar, and here comes the radius. We have to connect the radius. Okay. We have connected all the radius, the transponder, and we are going to set an altitude of 4,000 feet. Okay, we have all the avionics system on, and we are going to test the initiators. They are coming okay, and all the autopilot system modes. Okay, perfect. Right now, we have chosen that. We have to make a reset of the generators, because they can have an overcurrent, and usually if you leave it in on and you start, you will have an overcurrent, so you will need to reset them and you will have them online again. Then we are going to start with the automatic start. For making the automatic start, we need the computers, the single red limit computer that is going to control all the starting process, automatic starting process of the engines. So if without this, there won't going to be any automatic start. It would be with manual mode because we control it, but right now, if for example I press it here, select the left engine and press it, start, try to start, but nothing is moving, no starting. So all the sound is hearing, but no moving at all. This one. So we switch on the both if we want to start both engines, and then we have to choose between the air or the ground. This is the situation of the plane. If we choose the ground, we are in the ground, so that is a good choose, the right proper choose to start the engines. If we choose it in the ground with the air position, we could not start the plane, so we choose the ground in both positions. Here we have processing, we are not going to choose it. Here is the manual start, that is we can choose it in different positions. This one, the three ones, are for manually starting, and the normal one is for automatic starting. So we are choosing the normal start. We have the fuel enrich to put more fuel, but we have not to do this in the automatic process. Here, what more? Okay, we have the start. Okay, that's right. We need to have at least some fuel pressure. In X-plane 10, it doesn't matter, it starts, but in X-plane 9 you need fuel pressure of a minimum of 15 psi. Here is the red, it's not well seen, but here it is, the minimum. And as we can see, we are not having that fuel pressure, so we need to press the boost, the fuel pump. If you see right now, in the left one I have put it, in the the right one not. So we have more 90 pressure, full pressure. That is almost at the limit. That is good. And we are going to put also here the pressure, and we have both in both engines. We have full pressure. Right now, we could start the engines. No, because we have to open the valves, the cocks, the low pressure cocks or valves of a hydraulic, for example. We can open the hydraulic, the valve, but we still don't have any pressure because we are only opening the valve, and we have opened this other valve, the other hydraulic valve. That is very important to start it when the engines are stopped. If we close it when the engines are on, then we will lose all the hydraulics, and the only way to open them back again is stopping the engines, not burning fuel. So it's very important. And here we are going to open the fuel low pressure cocks to allow the entrance of fuel inside the plane. Right now we could start the engine, so that is the next step we are going to do. Okay, so here we go. All the conditions level are okay, in the good position. We can test the fire to see if it's okay. It's firing in the okay, in the right, on the left. On the left is the fire, and here is kind of the fire. Okay, perfect. So in case of our fire, we have this fire system okay running, so it's okay. And now we are going to switch off the air conditioning off for starting the engines. So we just select. No, in this case we are not going to select the left because we have the so near to the ground power unit. So we are going to start the right one. If we select, we have to select first of all the engine. One we selected. If we try to select the other one, it's not going to be possible. So we have to select this one, and one we selected is possible to start the engine. For example, if we try to start it, it's not possible in the automatic mode. First of all, we have to select it to arm all the process inside, to calculate the things, to allow, to tell him we are going to start the engine. So select it and we press it, and we just see it will start. That is, we have it. We have it. As you can see, there is a that is. We have for fuel burning, the increasing of the oil pressure. Now we can. Here we have the AGT. We have to control this one because never has to exceed the 650 degrees. We are good. We have 60% and the torque is good. So we can switch off the boost. The fuel PCI is going below, and the boost tie and transfer the energy to next AC, to produce AC power. Now we can control the right generator. So right now we have the right generator on, so and the engine's running. So we could switch off the JPU. Could stop the GPU. Okay, so in this case we are going to switch first of all switch the battery on. We are going to see how the battery is going to come to 28. If we put for example here we see that we don't have the generator because the generator is the caption of the generator is here is showing. So if for example we put the battery, we are going to see how the volts are going to count to 25, something like that. So here that it is. We don't have any power here in the it's zero because it's showing zero because we are in the ground power, so we have to show in the volts battery, and that is, we have a little switch off of the systems because we have no generator energy. If we switch on, right now you are seeing that we have a little energy here. That is the main problem we are having with explain. Okay, but it's showing a little of read of the regenerator. So as you can see here, if we put the generator, when I have the generator, it's going to be to 25.5. That is going to be drained, and this way we are having energizes. It's feeding charging the battery, and so we are having energy inside the plane generated by the generators. So we could, for example, switch off the battery, and we still have energized because it's produced by the generator, but we switch on in case of failure or change or something of the generators. We still have energy on. As you can see, we don't have the generator right now, and the batteries, we have the caption also, so we are having this right now. As you can see, we have hydraulic pumps, hydraulic pressure. So if we go outside, we move the yokes, and we can move all the surfaces control. And we have also pressure in the brakes, so we can take out the chocks and the GPU. We're going to ask to remove the GPU and the chokes, so we don't have the GPU and the chokes, but we have the here, for example, we have no pressure over the brakes, and here we have pressure over the brakes is applied. We can choose to apply if we press here the brake. We are going to have heat pressure over the brake, the left brake, the right brake, the differential brakes. So okay, we are going to put here. It's not sun. Right now what we are going to do is start the left engine, but we are going to do a different way. We are going to do the manual mode to let you see how is started the other engine in the manual mode. So here we go, and we start the engine in the left engine in the manual mode. Okay, here we go, and